Your components have components, which are technically nested instances. And your nested instances have nested instances. And each one of those has variant or component properties. So that boils down to a lot of digging through one single component. What exposed properties does is it looks through and it gives you a checklist. And do you want the properties for this component to show, or this component to show, or this component to show? You check those boxes and it bubbles everything up. So what that means is you click on your main component, and over in the right-hand panel, you have little folders containing all of your properties for the instances that you selected. If this sounds useful, which it is, keep on watching. That's what we'll be going over today. Let's start by turning on the beta component props. Hit your home, hit your avatar or profile pic, hit settings, and hit that toggle. Now you've turned on component properties for beta. Let's expose our exposed properties. So in order for me to look at the different states, I have to drill down into this radio button, and then I have access to all the different variants. But what if I don't want to drill down? That's where exposed properties come in, and we're going to set that up right now. Back to my master component. I select my component set. I move on over here to the plus icon. I hit that, and down here at the bottom it says exposed properties from nested instances. And that's exactly what these are. So I'm going to check which ones I want that are applicable. Sometimes you don't want everything, but in this case, there's only one thing, so we're going to select it. Now let's go see what happens. And now I have access to all the different variants. So it doesn't just expose properties that are variant properties or component properties, it exposes both. And that's really important to know. Let's take a look at a more complex example. Like this list. This has both variant and component properties, and you can see how long it can get. If I start turning on other properties, you can see that it even gets longer, because as I turn on Boolean properties, it will expose either text properties, instant swap properties, or both. So this should flag to you that organization is super important and why you would want to name your layers. I'm going to show you a real quick way to rename your layers using the rename function. It's one of my favorite functions. Let's get going. Let's say these don't have the numbers after them. It's like magic. Now they don't have the numbers after them. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to press Command R. With this, you can actually swap things out. For example, if I wanted to change input to output, I could do that, but I don't want to, so I'm going to undo it. What I do want to do is I want to take the current name, add a space, and then I want to number them. You've renamed all your layers super fast, and this helps you stay organized when you have a ton of properties. Exposed properties are great for responsive design in different states. However, they're not for everything. When your properties are exposed and you drop down that dialog box, there's no search function. That means you can be scrolling endlessly if you have a library of hundreds of icons. So take a beat and think about the context in which you're going to be using exposed properties. I hope this helps. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye, friends.